Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today, we are creating a tier list of all the Mario Kart Double Dash courses. So how this is going to work is I'm going to go through every course and rank them from S tier all the way down to D tier. So with that, let's just get started. Up first is Luigi Circuit. So this is the first course in the game, and like always, it's a very simple one. Luigi always gets the simple courses. What I like about this course, though, is that the track connects with itself. So you might be driving one way, but people behind you will be coming up the opposite way, and you can interact with them. It makes it a little bit more chaotic for a first course, especially just starting out. It allows new players to catch up to players that might be a little more advanced. And for that, I'm actually going to put Luigi Circuit in A tier, as it is a good starting course. Up next is Peach Beach. So when I was growing up as a child, this was always one of my favorites. I just love the layout of it. I love the shortcut that's not really a shortcut. I love all the little obstacles. Now that I'm a little older though, it does seem very simple. The obstacles are not that hard. And there are just others in the game that I prefer to play. And for that, I am putting Peach Beach in B tier. Next up is Baby Park, the King of Chaos. This course is a simple oval. It's 7 laps. There's a lot of interacting with players that are either way ahead of you or really far behind. Typically, skill does not win this course. And as a course, it's fun to play with, although it can be very annoying when you're trying to win a Grand Prix or just trying to win against very competitive friends. And because of the skill issue I have with the course, I will be putting it in B tier. Next up is Dry Desert. So this course is very interesting. There's a lot of long, narrow pathways, some obstacles, but for me, I find this quite boring. It's often like the only interesting thing about the course is the fact that it's the last one within the Grand Prix, which means this race, if it's very close, is the one that will win it for you. But other than that, there's not much going on that I quite like. However, I don't dislike it either. And for that, I will be placing Dry Desert in C tier. Next up is Mushroom Bridge. This course is quite challenging for me at least, because I just love to run into every vehicle possible on a course, and there's a lot of them here. I love that you can go up the ramp on the bridge. I like the little hidden shortcuts. There's a lot of things going on that make this course hard. However, it is not something that is impossible, and typically skill wins this board. And for that, I am placing it in A tier. Next up is Mario Circuit. So for this one, I struggle with, because I don't dislike the course. However, this course for me is very hard to remember compared to other courses that I will be talking about later. I struggle to find what I like about it. You know, going kind of around the chain chomps, kind of cool. The piranha plants at the end, for whatever reason, just love to hit me. I don't know why. But there's just nothing that gravitates me to this course. And for that, I will be placing it in C tier. Next up is a Daisy Cruiser. So I actually do like this course. It's very interesting putting it on a cruiser. I think they make the feel of the course feel like you're on a cruiser, which is nice. The course is quite fun. It has a little hidden shortcut. However, I don't think it's quite one of my favorites, but I do think it is good enough for A tier. Next up is Waluigi Stadium. For me, there's a lot going on and nothing going on at the same time. There's a lot of twists and turns. There's a lot of jumps. But this course just doesn't excite me like some of the others do. And for that, I will be placing Waluigi Stadium in B tier. Alright, next up is Sherbet Land. This course is very tricky for me. I just can't get ice levels. They always screw with me. I like 90% of this course. I like the ice, I like the tunnel, I like the end where you can hit the icicles and you freeze and you can hit them in front of other people. The one part that I just slightly don't like is essentially the winding narrow path just in the snow. I feel like that was kind of just put there to make the course a bit longer, and to me it's just a bit out of place. But having said that, I really do like the rest of the course, and for that, I will place it in A tier. Next up is Mushroom City. This course, once again, has a lot of vehicles in it, so I love to run into them. I like that you can take multiple paths, and there's a little shortcut in there. I feel like the different paths, however, don't really change an outcome in the sense that one path's not faster than the other, one path's not necessarily harder than the other. It's just kind of multiple paths you can take, which I'm not sure how I feel about it. I do wish there were some paths that were maybe a little faster than others, even if they are a little harder. I think that would have been really cool. However, I just don't see myself gravitating towards this course because of that. However, it's not a bad course at all, and for that, it's going into B tier. Next up is Yoshi Circuit. I love this course. So I might be completely biased because I love Yoshi. I just love how difficult this course at least is for me, because this course is all about turning. There isn't necessarily too many obstacles, but the obstacles themselves are the turns. So it takes a great lot of skill to be able to do well at this course, which I like. And for that, I am placing Yoshi Circuit in S tier. DK Mountain is up next. I just love this course as well. I love going down the mountain that the rocks or boulders falling down are obstacles. I love the narrow path at the end with the bridge, even though I fall off it at about 50% of the time. This really feels like a DK level, even though it's technically a mountain, which is very well done on Nintendo's part. And for all of that, I put DK Mountain in S tier. Next up is Wario Colosseum. This, for me, is one of the more unique courses here. It definitely feels like a track Colosseum. It is very long, which is why it's probably only 2 laps, and it just feels very different from the other courses. I do really like it. I like that you're kind of going all over the place, going up, down. You're going kind of in spirals down. I love where it disconnects and there's a jump in the middle. I do really like this course, and for that, I am placing it also in S tier. Next up is Dino Jungle. So this is a really cool concept. It's kind of taking us back to the prehistoric age. The dinosaurs as obstacles are fun. I like that the one stomping its feet, creating an obstacle. There's item blocks inside that you can get. I like the kind of narrow bridges that you go on, and there's some cool little shortcuts. Having said that, the layout just quite isn't my favorite. I feel like it's a bit disjointed. The narrow paths don't quite feel to me as connected as the rest of kind of the dinosaur level. Then you have the geysers, which are kind of another section that I just don't feel is too prehistoric. And for that, I am placing Dino Jungle in B tier. Next up is Bowser's Castle. So I almost always love Bowser's levels in Mario Kart. No exception here. I wouldn't say this is my favorite Bowser course, but it does do a good job. This one can be quite challenging. However, it does essentially make it so that skill always prevails. It's not some luck-based course. For that, I will be placing it in A tier. And finally, we have Rainbow Road. This is probably one of my favorite Rainbow Roads. I do find it quite difficult. I like the narrow pass. I like the little chute all the way up. I think in terms of design, it's simple. However, it works for Rainbow Road. It's still challenging, and it's a fun last course. And for that, I place Rainbow Road in S tier. And there we have it. Here is the tier list that I created using all of the courses from Mario Kart Double Dash. What do you think of this tier list, and what is your favorite course from Mario Kart Double Dash? If you like this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. I truly do appreciate it as I grow on YouTube, and it helps me figure out what you guys like and what I can change to improve. So if you want to help me out, hit that subscribe button. And if you like this video, check out this one where I talk about a tier list for Mario Kart 64. And I'll see you next time. Bye now.